We've all been there. That tiny apartment where every inch feels like a precious commodity. The kind of place where you have to be strategic about every piece of furniture you bring in. You know, the one where you're constantly tripping over shoes and maneuvering around precariously stacked boxes. It feels like a never-ending game of Tetris, trying to fit everything in just right. Living in a small space can be a challenge, but it doesn't have to be a design disaster. With a bit of creativity and some smart planning, you can turn even the tiniest of spaces into a cozy and functional home. I remember when Chip and I first started out, money was tight and our first apartment was cozy, to say the least. We had to make do with what we had, and that meant getting really creative with our space. We had to get creative with storage. Every inch mattered. We used underbed storage, wall-mounted shelves, and multifunctional furniture to make the most of our limited space. We quickly learned that a little organization can go a long way in maximizing space. By keeping things tidy and finding a place for everything, we were able to create a more livable environment. It's a common experience, especially in bustling cities where square footage comes at a premium. High rent and limited space are just part of the deal when you live in a big city, but don't let a little lack of space cramp your style. With some clever storage solutions and a touch of creativity, you can transform your small apartment into a charming and functional haven. With some clever storage solutions and a touch of creativity, you can transform your small apartment into a charming and functional haven. Think about using vertical space, like adding shelves or hanging storage to keep things off the floor and create a more open feel. Let's dive into some practical tips and tricks that will help you make the most of your small living space. From using multifunctional furniture to finding hidden storage opportunities, there are plenty of ways to maximize your space and create a home that feels both stylish and comfortable. One of the best investments you can make is in multifunctional furniture. Pieces like foldable tables, sofa beds, and storage ottomans can serve multiple purposes and save you a ton of space. Don't forget about vertical space. Wall-mounted shelves, hanging storage, and tall bookcases can help you keep things organized and off the floor, making your apartment feel more open and less cluttered. Underbed storage is another great way to maximize space. Use storage bins or drawers to keep things like seasonal clothing, shoes, or extra bedding out of sight, but easily accessible. Mirrors and lighting can also play a big role in making a small space feel larger. Strategically placed mirrors can reflect light and create the illusion of more space, while good lighting can make your apartment feel brighter and more inviting. Finally, don't forget to add personal touches. Plants, artwork, and cozy decor can make your small apartment feel like home. It's all about finding the right balance between functionality and style. So, whether you're just starting out or downsizing, remember that a small space doesn't have to mean sacrificing comfort or style. With a little creativity and some smart planning, you can create a space that you'll love to call home. One of the biggest mistakes people make in small apartments is forgetting about the vertical space. Think of your walls as blank canvases just waiting to be transformed into storage havens. Installing high shelves is a game changer. They instantly add storage without sacrificing valuable floor space. Use them to store books, decorative items, or even baskets filled with essentials. Wall organizers are another fantastic option. From sleek metal grids to rustic wooden boards, you can find a style that complements your decor. Hang them above your desk in the kitchen or even in the bathroom to keep everything organized and within reach. Remember, when it comes to small spaces, thinking vertically is key. When you're short on space, every piece of furniture should serve a dual purpose. That's why I'm a huge advocate for multifunctional furniture. A sofa bed, for instance, is a lifesaver in a studio apartment. It provides a comfortable seating area by day and transforms into a cozy bed for guests at night. Coffee tables with built-in storage are another great option. They offer a place to set your drinks and also provide hidden compartments for blankets, magazines, or anything else you want to tuck away. Ottomans with storage are another versatile choice. Use them as extra seating, footrests, or even as makeshift coffee tables. Now, let's talk about some clever storage hacks that will help you maximize every nook and cranny in your home. Whether you live in a small apartment or just want to make the most of your space, these tips will transform your living area. Over-the-door organizers are a godsend for small spaces. They utilize the often overlooked space behind doors, turning it into valuable storage. They're perfect for storing shoes, accessories, cleaning supplies, and more. Imagine having all your essentials neatly arranged and easily accessible. Hang one on the back of your bedroom door, bathroom door, or even inside a closet door to instantly create more storage space. This simple addition can make a huge difference in keeping your home organized. Stackable containers are another must-have. These versatile bins can be used in various parts of your home to keep things tidy and maximize your storage options. They're ideal for organizing shelves and maximizing vertical space. By stacking containers, you can make the most of your available height, freeing up more room for other items. Use them in your pantry to keep food items sorted, in your kitchen cabinets to organize utensils and supplies, or even under your bed to store seasonal clothing and bedding. The possibilities are endless. And don't forget about drawer dividers. These handy tools can transform chaotic drawers into organized spaces. They're a simple but effective way to keep your drawers organized and prevent everything from becoming a jumbled mess. Use them in your kitchen for utensils, in your office for supplies, or in your bedroom for accessories. With drawer dividers, everything has its place, making it easier to find what you need when you need it. By incorporating these storage hacks into your home, you'll be amazed at how much more space you can create. Every nook and cranny can be utilized to its fullest potential, making your living area more functional and enjoyable. DIY delights, crafting your own storage solutions. You don't have to spend a fortune to create stylish and functional storage solutions. In fact, some of the best storage hacks are DIY projects that you can easily tackle yourself. One of my favorite DIY storage ideas is creating wall shelves using reclaimed wood or repurposed crates. Simply sand down the wood, give it a fresh coat of paint or stain, and attach it to the wall using brackets. You can also repurpose old items into unique storage solutions. For example, an old ladder can be transformed into a charming bookshelf, while vintage suitcases can be stacked to create a quirky side table with hidden storage. Section 6. Color Me Organized, the power of visual harmony. When it comes to decorating small spaces, color plays a crucial role in creating a sense of spaciousness and visual harmony. The right color palette can transform a cramped room into an inviting and open space. Light and airy colors such as white, cream, and pastels reflect light and make a room feel larger than it actually is. These colors can create an illusion of more space, making your small apartment feel more comfortable and less confined. Dark colors, on the other hand, tend to absorb light and can make a small space feel cramped and closed off. While they can add a touch of elegance and coziness, they should be used sparingly in small spaces to avoid making the room feel too enclosed. If you love bold colors, consider using them as accents rather than painting the entire room in a dark hue. Bold colors can add personality and vibrancy to your space without overwhelming it. Think of colorful throw pillows, vibrant curtains, or a striking piece of art. For example, you could paint one wall of vibrant color to create a focal point, or add pops of color through your furniture, textiles, and accessories. This approach allows you to enjoy the richness of bold colors while maintaining a sense of balance and harmony in your small space. In addition to living rooms and bedrooms, consider the impact of color in other small spaces like kitchens and bathrooms. Light-colored cabinets and countertops can make a small kitchen feel more open, while light tiles and fixtures can have the same effect in a bathroom. Even in a small home office or dining area, the strategic use of color can enhance the sense of space. A light-colored backdrop with colorful accents can create a cheerful and productive environment. Don't forget about outdoor spaces and transitional areas like balconies and hallways. Light-colored furniture and colorful plants can make a small balcony feel like an extension of your living space, while colorful artwork can add interest to a narrow hallway. Ultimately, the key to visual harmony in small spaces is balance. By thoughtfully combining light and bold colors, you can create a space that feels both spacious and full of character. Remember, it's not just about the colors you choose, but how you use them to create a cohesive and inviting environment. Section 7. Mirror on the wall, expanding space with reflections. Mirrors are like magic tricks for small spaces. They reflect light and create an illusion of depth, making a room appear larger than it actually is. Place a large mirror opposite a window to reflect the natural light and brighten up the space. You can also use mirrors strategically to create focal points or enhance the existing decor. For instance, a decorative mirror above a fireplace mantel or a grouping of smaller mirrors on a gallery wall can add visual interest and make the room feel more spacious. Section 8. Less is more. The art of decluttering in small spaces. Clutter is the enemy of a small space. It creates visual chaos and makes a room feel even smaller than it actually is. That's why it's essential to declutter regularly and get rid of anything you don't use, need, or love. Start by going through each room and getting rid of anything that's broken, damaged, or outdated. Then tackle your closets, drawers, and storage areas. Donate or sell anything you haven't worn or used in the past year. Remember, the goal is to create a clean and clutter-free space that feels calming and inviting. Section 9. Making it yours. Personal touches for a happy home. Just because you live in a small space doesn't mean it can't reflect your personality and style. In fact, I encourage you to embrace your personal style and add touches of your personality throughout your home. Whether it's displaying your favorite artwork, adding pops of color through textiles and accessories, or incorporating sentimental items that spark joy, make your small space a reflection of you. Remember, your home should be your sanctuary, a place where you can relax, recharge, and be yourself. So don't be afraid to let your personality shine through in your decor.